Alright, yeah, look at this. We're gonna be playing some X-Pirates, and we have quite a bit of a day ahead of us, I'm sure we do. Because despite all the great leaps in progress that we've made, and all the great things we've done, such as having a disastrous month, I think our last month was actually pretty disastrous. Let me double check that. But yeah, despite all I said let me double check that, I don't even know what I'm looking for. But despite all of that, we are making progress. Slowly but surely we are making progress. I mean, hopefully my air game will come back. My finances. So yeah, if we take a peek at our income, you can notice that it has severely dipped. Well, actually not that bad if you look at it, October to November. But yeah, our score didn't do too great here in November. It's mostly because of the Sky Ninja. So hopefully December will be a better month. We are currently at the 8th of December, and that is correct, Neville. We don't have Captain's Log 2 yet, which is really depressing, which brings me to my vital point here. We are quite literally gnome blocked into oblivion. We need the gnome to get school books so that we can learn about sci books, so we can learn about libraries, so we can build libraries, so we can research library stuff. That's one thing. The other thing is we need to get a library, exclamation mark, very important, and that's the only thing that's blocking us from Captain's Log 2, I say very carefully. And stop targeting civilian traffic, which I think again is blocked by a small ship engine. We're working on it. We are absolutely working on this. So yeah, if we quickly were to take a peek at the research, it is a mess. It is an absolute mess. It's everywhere. It's doing whatever the hell it wants to do, and that's okay. That's okay. It's allowed to do whatever the hell it wants to do. But yeah, amongst our large list of topics, we also have a small ship engine right here. So we're going to be tackling this, then we're going to stop targeting civilian traffic. In the meantime, we'll keep rocking this gnome. We have 40 topics to go, so 1 in 40. And with 8 people working on it, we're going to be able to proc this every 3 days, give or take on average. Hey there, Hazard. Just want to take a 2-minute work break. Oh well, I hope you're having a good work day though. Hope you're doing well. And I hope you're doing better in your signed character. I think we're on the 3rd iteration, but yeah, I hope you have a good work day. Not too long, too hefty. We are currently on our 2nd base as well. We've slowly been grinding this out. We actually got some people aboard. I absolutely have forgotten to get people and dogs. Did I actually get more war dogs? I don't think... Yeah, I did. Fantastic. So yeah, we're working on this. We're getting a revolutionary HQ, or first revolutionary HQ, which is fantastic. I don't think I remember that at all, but yeah, we're working on that. We're also getting a hangar bay, and we're finishing our farm. We need wheat plantation and rolling cigar au comandantes, but that is, you know, future stuff. We also need a workshop. Once we get the workshop up and running, we also have the capacity to start rolling those cigar au comandantes. Now, I can't remember exactly how many people we need. It was a very specific formula that we came up with, but I think it's somewhere in the range of 20 to 30, so one workshop should suffice in that case. Oh, okay. I kinda am excited to play this. It's been a while. We got a jellyfish. Got ourselves a shadowbat. Yeah. Really? At the end of the day, I think I would have been better off with the jellyfish rather than the shadowbat, but hey, we got both now, so we'll manage. And yeah, we have a temple to Sirius. It's gonna be exciting. So it's gonna be a simple infiltration mission, which means that we are gonna pick up the jellyfish? Question mark? I kind of want to take the Airbus. I think we're going to take the Airbus in this particular case. And we're going to take a bunch of peasants with us. So, when I initially saw this mission, I just envisioned, oh yeah, we're going to go in there, we're going to stab a bunch of people, we're going to cap a bunch of people. But that was last time we played, at least as far as I remember. But I might actually want to take a bit of a different approach here and try to just get some peasants with experience. Whoever survives from the enemy will cap them. Furthermore, when it comes to suits, we're probably going to be running around in Durasuits. Yeah, Durasuit sounds good. Right? Fantastic. I don't think there's anything else to talk about other than this particular mission. We've covered our research topics. We've covered our notes. I'm lying, we did not cover our notes, but I think the important parts about our notes have been mentioned. I don't think I'm allowed to take tech vests or run vests. Matter of fact, I don't think I should be taking the slave soldiers in the first place. We'll take Alterengel Bazarian. Nee, they're Torgrim. Yeah, it's just boring humans, but that's okay. That's okay. We live for the boredom. And as always, there is one thing I'd like to mention as well, and that is we have suffered devastating losses over the last month, so we need to try to flesh out some people and get people up to spec. Otherwise, we're gonna have a very big problem if important missions roll by and everybody's in sickbay or in the graveyard. Yeah. But yeah, so here's the notes. Obviously, the Human Legion armor, which is blocked by the library. Voodoo. This is a Voodoo playthrough. Last time we did the Voodoo playthrough, I think it took me 2 years before I bought my first Voodoo item. We should do better. Yes, I'll leave it at that comment. But no, I really should invest a little bit in Voodoo. We are getting the Witch Cave though, which is, I guess there is a pun in there, very exciting. And we can start training at least one person on Voodoo. But I should also get some Voodoo weaponry, but that's for when the Witch Cave is done. Base defenses, very important. Flag tower defenses, we need to upgrade that in the near future. Gas masks, that's an annoyance. Haven't figured that one out yet. Huh? Tribal cave? That stuff. Oh! I know. It took me like, I was thinking about the tribal mission, tribal catacombs, but no, we gotta make sure that we have medicine inside this base. So one of the problems that we encountered last time that we did this mission is that we didn't have band-aid kits. So, you know, if somebody's bleeding out, they're just gonna die, but we took care of it. We have alchemy coming up. Still researching to get still. I believe alchemy is what should lead me to the still, so yeah. Why do we need a still again? Oh yeah, because I had to move to still, right. That was the thing. So yeah, real quick, I'm gonna stick with my gut, and we're gonna clear out this 3x3. We're gonna build a revolutionary HQ, which will last us through mid to end game, and then we have to tear it down and build research facilities. Until we're at that point, I would really like to have a revolutionary HQ here, and it requires me to move to still. So yeah, we need to research alchemy to move to still. Once the still is moved, I think we can build whatever we need to build. Anyways, that's future me's problem. For now, we got a very cool mission to do. Let's go, Temple of Sirius. Alright, so yeah, as I mentioned before, we're not really going to be focusing that much on stunning. I do want the possibility to stun. We're going to make sure that we have some healing, and then maybe some grenades. Oh, can't forget about the flares. So one thing that I've kind of been excited about, it sounds really weird to say it, but I've been using flares. The one big problem that I've had up until literally probably this playthrough is that we would get flares and I would never use them. But not anymore. We're all about those flares nowadays, so that's pretty neat. And hey there, endeavours, how you doing? Let's roll out. Should be an easy, simple mission. Ooh, it really is a nice and easy mission. We flare the entrance, and then we breach. Oh, shoot. B5? I lost my job last week. I am so sorry to hear that. I hope you'll be fine and oh, managed to find another job. Or some sense of stability and safety. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. That's not good. But yeah, it's a minor setback. I'm sure you'll be... Uh-oh, you'll be fine. I hope you'll be fine. I should be putting it like that. I hope you'll be fine. Just here to catgirl when catgirl show up. Don't worry, we got you a personal catgirl. And inflatable and Narissa is absolutely carrying her way. More than her way. She's a cat girl. She's quite light. She's definitely being very, very helpful. Though not participating in this particular mission, but don't worry. Plenty of missions where these are coming from. Ooh, what's happening? Okay, we're just shooting a bunch of people. Was that a bug eye? No, just a tough girl. Alright, let's see if we can at least patch up the tough bug. Let's see how tough he really is. So yeah, I think what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna kinda line up right over here. Maybe move some people near the entrance. And then we're gonna go daka daka daka. Like it ain't anybody's business. Again, we're mostly here for the training. Not necessarily ooh, shoot. I didn't realize there was a side door. That's gonna be problematic if I want to keep people alive. But yeah, we're not here for the caps. Just the side doors. No, sorry. Just experience. Yeah, just here for the side doors. I don't think I need a flare, but if somebody walks outside and we don't kill them in time, at least we'll have a chance to shoot back. Okay. Gotta keep an eye out on that guy. We're gonna move in close. Why not go for the mutant lines for Sai books? I know that the 1k infamy for skipping pogroms can be painful. Okay, so yeah, I am absolutely skipping the Mutant Alliance, which is something I could actually use to get Sai books. It's a personal choice. It's a personal choice that I decided to go with. I think the penalty is painful, but quite often you just end up doing most pogroms regardless, because it is gonna give you infamy. And once you get to a point where you probably will want to skip them, infamy is not really that much of an issue anymore. So I'm just choosing, personally, not to pick the Mutant Alliance. The same way that I'm not planning on having any bug eyes. Not because there's anything wrong with bug eyes, but this is a voodoo playthrough. But it's a revolution one, a humanist revolution one. So that's gonna be awful. It's a peasant playthrough, right? Hey, down he goes. Let's see if we can patch him up. He's bleeding for 5. We can take care of that. Tap, tap, tap. He does not wake up. That's okay. We keep moving forward. There's gonna be a guy walking up to us with a shotgun. That much is a given. I'm gonna double tap. He's gonna wake up. And then we're gonna triple tap him by slapping him in his face. Oh, shoot. By slapping him in his face. Oh. Oh my. Uh-oh. Yes. Don't worry. We're going to be fine. In 1679, the Russian Tsar founded a town dedicated to preparing people for higher education. The settlement was named Undergrad. Hey, there's Jindrian, thank you for that. It's always appreciated. Not racist against bug eyes if one of his friends is a bug eye. Thanks, Anon. Bug eyes is not a real race, it's make-believe. They're just big bugs with eyes. Okay. Oh, hell yeah! Did you notice how we just beat at his ass? Did you also notice how a savvy girl just walked up to me, ready to shotgun me in my face? Yeah, I might have accidentally hit the wrong key there. Wow, that could have gone south so drastically. I think I lucked out. And with that, we are done. Alright, so yeah, I think this mission went better than I could have possibly anticipated. Everybody got the experience. We actually managed to get to the church priest, which I did not expect, and we got some tough people and a savvy girl. Did you just reaction with the baton on one time unit? I ended my turn and I had 35 time units available. I was actually gonna whack her with the baton, so basically we had full time units. I think I even had more than 35. We have full time units, we opened the door, I walked up to her, I equipped the baton, and then I ended my turn rather than whacking her. So we had quite a few on the priest. Yeah, exactly. That's what we did. Correct. What are we gonna kick out? Probably a tough grow and tough guy. I would like to research them, but we don't have the space. Then we're gonna kick out the Savage Girl, and then we're gonna kick out a Humanist. Why do we have a Humanist? Oh yeah, I need to interrogate them. I think I was gonna rob the Storm Rat, right? Yeah, I was gonna rob the Storm Rat. Let's take care of that. We'll also kick out the Church Priest. What about the church bootcamps, by the way? I haven't had any of those, even though we've unlocked the mission ages ago. Party Goer, that's right, and Sister of Mercy. Alright, let's see. Let's deal with the Storm Rat right off the bat. Tap, tap, tap. Will be done in 5 hours. Let's see if there's any more people I'd like to at least deal with. Guild security. Let's at least attempt to enslave the guild security. I think that's a good choice. So let's go and enslave the guild security. There we go. And that might actually need a few more people. Perfect. Wow, look at that. And anything else I'd like to do? The guild hostess would need to be pimped in a perfect world. Unfortunately, I don't live in a perfect world. We don't have access to pimpcraft because we're missing slave mates. Classic. Oh boy, here we go. We need slave mates so we can get pimpcraft. So that we can pimp. Who would have thought that pimpcraft allowed you to pimp, huh? Just like Minecraft allows you to waste your time. I mean, mine. Yeah, cool. Let's keep the good stuff flowing. A ninja jet bike. So yeah, I don't think we can really deal with the ninja jet bikes, unfortunately. I can attempt to slap it with the jellyfish. Even that might just not end very well. The jellyfish is slower, unfortunately, so I don't think I want to be messing around with those guys. How long until we get a new hope? 10,000 years at least. Glamour manipulation. Maybe glamour manipulation is the way to go. Oh no, it depends on all of it. Right? Maybe? Ooh. Didn't know you could do that. Also, let's figure out what we want to do with Gundrum. Once she shows up and we deal with her, I absolutely am gonna just, I don't know, go brain dead on what I can do with her. It's usually how these type of things go with me. At least send out the craft right over here. A bandit zeppelin. Oh crap. Ah right, it's exclusive with the Mutant Alliance. Ah. By the way, we busted them. But yeah, let's at least stalk them. They should be landing. If I remember correctly, they should be landing. They were doing a simple investigation. Yeah, it's incompatible with the Mutant Alliance. I do remember something like that. Recruit pure blood soldiers. Isn't this also... Isn't this also exclusive with the Nil Touch? By the looks of it, the answer is no. Oh yeah, I thought it was exclusive, but then I realized that's not the case. Yeah. Alright, let's add it to the list of a billion things that I'm supposed to do, but I'm not going to do in New Hope. I hope at least. So yeah, real quickly, it's doing a survey, which means it will probably land. Aha! Excellent. Alright, so since it has decided to land, I would like to try to get there. How long will it take me? 5 hours. And if I were to use the jellyfish, it is 4 hours. So that's basically aligning with the humanists. Oh, I really do hate humanist scum though. Oh no. Oh no. Difficult choices. I'm actually gonna be mixing it up a little bit. Let's see. Well, and Narissa is gonna get to join us. Oh no, she can't join us. She's on the shadow bed. That's unfortunate. Alright, I guess we're gonna be rolling with 2 additional peasants. Yeah, I guess we are gonna be rolling with 2 additional peasants, huh? Yeah, air quote, former. And once a humanist, always a humanist. Humongous raiders. Sometimes raider parties contain these brutes who are even harder to put down than ordinary raiders. They have the physical capacity to lead their own gangs, but rarely have the smarts required. Most indeed have the mental faculties of an average monkey, and those few who do usually proceed to join the mercs. Yeah, you know how it is with Dr. X, that scoundrel. The Raider Fighter, a small but pretty tough and fast ship used by the Raiders to scout areas for looting and knocking out their air defenses. So yeah, let's take care of collectible cards, but also I am eyeing up, ooh, shall we do the slave mate? I think I'm just gonna do the slave mate. It will consume one of the slave mates, but the advantage of doing this is that at least we can start working on pincraft in the near future. And the harpoon carbine. To appropriate treasures of the deep sea, one has to face its dangers, so it's necessary to arm yourself. This weapon brings more firepower into the aquatic world of wonder. Can't find any ammo? Perhaps you need to talk to your local merchant. We can't be bothered by such details. Yeah. Anyways, we can now purchase some carbines, so let's purchase some carbines. The harpoon type of carbines. So yeah, compared to a harpoon gun, this is just superior. Sort of, I guess. It might also be incompatible with Aurora. Okay, that's a deal breaker. Ain't happening. The halls of madness, an enormous industrial web where power is divided between the larger corporations of the Euro Syndicate. Much of the city is dedicated to giant automated factory complexes. It's said that some machines here are so monstrous in their size and appearance that they can drive a person insane, particularly due to the sinister noises they emit, hence the name of this place. Are we actually gonna make that? I don't think we're gonna make that. It kinda bothers me if we cannot make that. That sucks. So, what's the lesson that we learned here? I don't know. I don't know what I learned. We probably would have been better off having a quicker craft. I actually wonder if me intercepting it with the jellyfish would have worked. This jellyfish is just about an hour quicker. That is life. Anyways, we got a bandit zeppelin to clear out, so that's gonna be fun. And who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and our friends will come back. I got an early slime infestation, I didn't want any storage space anyways. I'm so sorry to hear that, Harsani. That is awful. I really hate it when you get early slime infestations, mushroom infestations, fungi infestation, which is the same as the mushroom infestation. Gym, I guess? No, not gym. Is there anything else that you can get? I insulted it by calling it a mushroom infestation, and now it has grown bigger. Just life. I actually am thinking about attempting to brawl the Megapole Cruiser. So do we know anything about Megapole? I think we know something about the Trollcar and the Chaser, so let's see if we can go after the Cruiser. I'll probably try to employ the Jellyfish. I think the Jellyfish is a very good first. Oh, hold up. If I engage it with the Jellyfish, this thing can outrun me, so once it's on my tail, there is no escaping. No hightailing it out of there. So let's lay in a new course and team up with the jellyfish. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else besides a slime infestation or a fungus outbreak. I think those are the two painful things that really can cost you money. And I'm certainly going to be sinking both of my crafts here, aren't I? Yeah, we're not allowed to retreat. Correct hit. Oh, oh no, no, we got it in the back. Sweet. Alright, we will get a little bit of an encounter with Megapool. That absolutely is going to become a problem. Once I realize, or once I remember that I actually don't have any good soldiers to utilize, but that's okay. It's a future me's problem, right? Okay, let's talk about this mission. This mission is going to be interesting to say the least. I'm going to wait for my crafts to be back home. They are back home. We're going to be at least employing good old Enarissa, who have a little bit of night vision, and then we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Let's get more cat girls. We need to talk about the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room in this particular case is the fact that there's going to be two big turrets that we're going to need to eliminate. Minus 333 space, we're paid 30 million. Yeah, exactly. It just absolutely sucks. Like, it's just really painful. But yeah, I need probably a sniper rifle to eliminate them. That's the plan here. We don't really have access to good explosives yet. So what we're going to be doing in this particular case is we're going to look towards firing, and we're going to be employing, well shit, and Narissa is the way to go here. We'll try Rockwell. Maybe Rockwell can help us. So yeah, the plan is we're going to employ 3 cat girls and 3 peasants, and that should help us achieve a victory. And then I need to figure out how to deal with Megapole. Alright, so, cat girls, welcome, welcome. It is time to employ the Daka Daka of a lifetime. So yeah, alternatively we can also use TNT, dynamite and the likes. I'd rather avoid that solution for the time being if I can. Okay, Raquel over here will actually be rocking the sniper rifle. That's a Hexer. I'm looking for the actual sniper rifle. Unfortunately, I don't have any more clips of ammo, so this is it. You know, if this doesn't work, then I don't know. I need to rely on my dynamite, and that's gonna be scary. I guess the Hexer might work as well, now that I think about it, but that's not the point right now. The point right now is that we need to try to finish it off using the sniper rifle. So these things are snipers, so let's beware of anything that might snipe me. Yeah, it looks like you can do both the Aurora Humanist Dr. X storylines. Alright, that's gonna be interesting. I'm absolutely gonna see or think about it. I might wanna do both of them. I think the peasant revolution is a great way to go down the humanist path. I mean, it's a peasant revolution, right? It's not a bug-eye revolution. Terrible. Terrible reasoning. Terrible reasoning. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Ah. 5, 6. Ooh. Okay, so this is the whole reason why I'm exploring with cat girls. To prevent people like that from getting the jump on me. There you go. Blind fire for the win. We have pretty good angles to eliminate both of the light turrets. Unfortunately, we'll be shooting him in his front armor. Just don't give her to Aurora or the Red Mage. Yeah, that's the mistake that I've made with... That's the mistake that I made with, I think our previous playthrough. I gave Gundram to the Red Mage, and I really do regret it. I think I hamstrung myself pretty nastily. Ah, okay, I see. We're lacking a flare. Oh! Well, hello! Let's hide for now. Oh, just us shooting. Also, I just now realized we could have also dealt with the other variant of the ship, which involves the raider ship, which would have been pretty nasty. Okay, here we go. We know what we got to do here. So, the game has had a very bad habit of screwing me over with enemies in very unexpected places, so I'm gonna be very careful. I was farming reaction until Raider Misters flanked me and threw some nasty gas grenade. Yeah, exactly. It's all fun and games until that happens. I've had it not with a Raider Mistress, but I think it was a... Oh shit! He's close. Oh shit! Yeah, those guys. I've had it with the Drifter who did it with the fire wand, which was awful. Yeah. And actually it's really terrifying because I'm pretty sure we got spotted by the Drifter. Oh my god, they're all on my flank. Come on, he has a... Ooh, he has a Tommy gun, but also a bullet in the back of his head. Okay, let's see if we can do that again with the incendiary grenade real quick. Close enough, I guess. Alright, not too bad for now. Gotta make sure that I don't expose myself any further though. Also, did you notice that the craft actually was put not the... Ooh, that's scary. That's very, very scary. I think I might actually be exposed right now. But yeah, I did notice that this thing was on fire after we threw out the incendiary grenade. Might be something to keep in mind in the near future. Maybe use incendiaries to blow it up. Alright, he's bleeding out as well, that's nice. No bloodhounds, luckily. I think those are exclusive to raiders. Hey there, silly boy, how you doing? Ooh. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Have a good game, well, thank you. I'll try to, but in the end it's all up to RNG. Can't say that RNG has filled me yet, so all's good. Yeah, it's the one that's the not easy one that I usually fear the most, the one with the raiders. Because that would have absolutely destroyed me in this particular case. I wonder if I can actually lob a grenade. Friendly reminder that if I fuck this up, I will fuck myself over. That's okay, I can absolutely accept that outcome right there. Yeah, see? The turret's on fire. Or was on fire for one turn. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. Why are you getting so close? What is she doing? How does she know? Be gone! I'm so glad I ended up moving Reiko back, because otherwise Reiko would have died there. Okay. Ah. Delightful. Okay, I guess we can keep trying to lob on some incendiary grenades. Maybe that will do the trick here. Don't tell me this is where my incendiary went. That's awful. And maybe also a little bit of a regular grenade. Just to kind of like, you know, make things explode. But yeah, my biggest fear right now is that what I'm currently doing is just not working. We've already put 3 shots into this light turret, and the light turret doesn't seem that phased by it. Maybe I actually do gotta use HE grenades. What is your concussive resistance? You don't... 70%. Burn is dirty, by the way. It's absolutely better to just use regular grenades, but we'll see. I am destroying the ammo that way, but that's okay. Nice, triple kill. Also, we've been shooting the front armor of that one particular turret, so that doesn't help either. Yeah, it's time for us to finish this mission. Yeah, the other one is the Uber version, which is the Raiders. They are absolutely a lot more dangerous, thanks to their natural armor. Like, for example, the guns... Nice, that doesn't happen very often. Like, the guns I'm currently using, they will not even penetrate their natural armor. They might if you high roll. Or normal roll, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, that is really problematic, actually. I knew it. Sneaky bastard. Oh, I hate the green mercs. I absolutely hate them. You're talking about... You're talking about... We're not talking about the actual mercenaries. We're talking about the guys that wear body armor, green camo, and baklava. I'm understanding that correctly. They are absolutely awful. Now the range, there you have. Okay, Oh, I can't see him anymore? There we go. Whew, took 5 shots, but down they go. Excellent. At least we also with 1 more to kill. Now, luckily for me, that shouldn't be too difficult. I say very confidently, shouldn't be too difficult. Wonder if I should attempt to at least stabilize some of these guys, since I have the chance. The most what the fuck moment was when I shot down a passenger ship and found a tough Yeah, yeah. Been there, absolutely been there. That was... It left me traumatized. That was one hell of an experience. That's the best way of putting it. Wow! Oh, look at that! Oh. Oh, don't look at that, please. Avert your eyes.
Cut it out!
We got to kill. We got to kill that last turret. I don't know if what I'm doing right now is a good option. We're about to find out. No penetration. Well, there you have your answer. Well, crap. Ah, yeah, those grenades are lighter. That's why I can probably reach. Alright, so he's still freaking out. Let's just mow him down. And then we'll probably go to patch him up as well. I don't know what type of weapon he dropped, but I don't particularly care about finding out either. Make sure that we don't do anything silly and stupid. I like Panzerfausts, except their terrible accuracy. I do like. I think the thingy magic from a Panzerfaust tends to arc, right? Yeah. Yeah, I liked it about the Panzerfaust. It gives you the opportunity to go for indirect fire. Oh no, guys. My gut is telling me that the sniper rifle will not be enough. Oh! The last bullet! The last bullet! I cannot believe it! We did it! Alright, look at that! We even got 7 enemies to surrender with 1 hostage taken. This was a pretty damn good mission, even if I say so myself. We still got some craft chain guns that I don't care about. We got a rusty 9er that I do care about once we cleaned up. We got some spray guns that we can get rid of, and sweet, sweet Tommies. I was really preparing to lob out some TNT there, but hey, that problem has been avoided. And we got 3 smooth captives, which we can rescue for some tokens. I might actually rescue them, weirdly enough, but we gotta research one first. Alright, and we don't need a manifest. So yeah, tag it back and ship it, and then we probably gotta deal with the prisoners. So incendiary clips, incendiary grenades, SMG clips, and we can't get the sniper rifle, unfortunately. Bomber, veteran, public enemy, nourish, lady luck, sweet stuff. Very sweet stuff. Anyways, that is only the beginning of the problems here. And it's only the beginning of the problems. Okay. We are about to enter a whole new level of hell that I'm not prepared to deal with. But we're gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. I'm not ready for this. We probably should need to get rid of the sawed-off shotgun eventually, the small shotgun. Those are pretty good for infiltration missions, actually. Probably gotta get rid of some heavy shotguns, because we have too many of them. Hunting rifles. You know, eventually I'm gonna clear out my inventory, that much is a given, but not right now. I'm gonna need some poison gas grenades, and I'm gonna need some hallucinogen grenades, probably. Okay, so I have a plan, and it's gonna be an awful plan. I just came up with it as well, which makes it twice as bad. I'm gonna go and use the airbus. And we're gonna be using the same crew again, which I feel very uncomfortable about. And last but not least, armor-wise, I think we're gonna be fine, so let's get down to business. Except there might be a problem. There absolutely is going to be a problem here. Good. Alright, we'll survive. We'll survive. Yeah, we'll survive. Okay, so They can fly, Pikmin. That's the big problem here. They can fly. And the big thing that worries me and scares me about the fact that they can fly is that I cannot lob them with grenades. And Hand Flamer doesn't have enough range though for me to deal with them, and will also light me up. I could use Villipedes, I could use stun grenades, but that requires them to be grounded. Hey, we should probably take some fire extinguishers with us. So the big question in this particular case is, what can I use against Pikmin who are flying around in the hopes to kill them? I don't have an answer for that. That's what worries me. So I'm thinking perhaps what I would want to use in this particular case is luck. Oh no, I'm gonna have to rely on luck. But yeah, I would like to give this a shot. Worst case scenario, we just retreat and forget we even did this mission in the first place. Aw shit, it's a special environment map as well. And here's the big problem, right? Meet our cat girls. They're not gonna be using bandit SMGs. They're gonna be using poison daggers. Yep. This is how nightmares are born. This is how nightmares are born. They are gonna be all about the close quarter combat, and that's gonna be so problematic. I just don't have a good weapon to fight against them. What I could use on the other hand is grenades. You know, the grenades that actually are gonna be useful for once, rather than not that useful. Okay, and then over here I'd like to use Tommy guns. I think Tommy guns are my better option, and that's the only change that we're gonna be making here. Right, let's get it done. Get down to business. As much as I would love to use the Nekomimi blade, I just don't think it's something I should be using. Oh no. Oh yeah, right. Manhacks are a very big problem that I absolutely will need to deal with ASAP. Yeah, so my nighttime strategy that I had envisioned, which was in my opinion pretty good strategy, you know, use the darkness to sneak up on enemies and then kill them, has been absolutely nullified and voided thanks to the environment. So there might actually be a very good chance that we just basically pull out. I hate saying it, but there might be a very good chance that we just simply pull out. It's gonna get a lot worse once I start throwing flares, so let's not throw any flares. But yeah, so I think the general consensus for me right now is that we're gonna see how it goes. But there's a good chance that we're just not gonna be doing this mission and just skedaddle as soon as possible. Hopefully poison gas grenades will be better. Yeah, if this was normal terrain, I probably would have had a better survival chance here. Probably, yeah. Oh well, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Oh come on, that was a pretty solid hit. There we go. I'm not very proud about using a gas grenade here that is hallucinogen, because it brings with it a range of different problems. There, let's turn off our personal light, but I don't have much of a choice at the moment if I want to be that useful. No, I should have probably considered just opening fire on the guy and just murdering his face off. Just how the cookie crumbles. Ah, why am I saying that? I, I don't even know. It's the first thing that pops to my mind. I hate it. Okay, and we have another wolfman right down there. Unfortunately, I can't name him. I don't know much about wolfmen. I do know that they have a sense of smell, which absolutely sucks balls. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my brain, but I'm saying the weirdest shit right now. But yeah, it's gonna suck. Let's hope that... Okay, well, that's a cat girl death. Nope. Nope. They shot a peasant. Why did the hallucinate gas grenade not work? Oh no, what did I do? Did I do Knuffle? This is the part where you tell me that hallucinate gas grenades don't work, right? So we see 4 enemies. I can at least deal with those 3. So first of all, we need to deal with the manhack. Put this away. Take out the dagger. Stabbity stab. Bam. Just like that. I feel like underwater weapons are very inaccurate. They are supposed to be very inaccurate, and it absolutely sucks. If you're talking about the harpoons, the harpoon guns, I think the very first semi-accurate underwater weapon will be the flint... No, the clock... What is it? The flintlock pistol? Or the air musket? Yes, that's the one. I think that's the first semi-accurate one, but it's not that great. Even that one is not that great. Well, here's the problem that I'm dealing with, right? This might be too aggressive of a push. If I were to push, it might actually cause issues. So. And sidestep a little. Yeah. I think at this point I probably will want to pull my peasants inside. I feel like they're actually hampering me more than they're helping me at the moment. Mostly because they can get more easily spotted by these guys. And then I need to back up a bit. Keep in mind, we have a pretty decent camo of 7. I'd like to take advantage of that. 2 down. And there's my problem. As you can see, he's also flying. Which kinda amplifies the whole there's my problem part. He is not flying, which actually does give me the opportunity. I think they are resistant to choking. But I'm not certain. And I don't think I want to find out, but let's do it anyways, because I don't have that many options available. No. That's not one way to find out. Damn. Merc bait. Yeah, it kinda sucks, doesn't it, when that type of stuff happens. Like they beated you to the punch. So now you have to punch them. Not enough time units. Oh man. Alright. Oh no 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 no, stop 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 stop. Who was shooting me? Where? What? Where? How? I was getting shot at. You. Against Anarissa as well, of all people. Or all cat girls. And yeah, he's still flying, unfortunately. There's very little I can do when they actually fly like that. I think the best thing I can do in this particular case is... Wait. I have some issues with this. I have some issues with this. Uh-oh. Also, the trees might hamper me quite a bit as well. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time here, but it's starting to feel like I might need to spend too much time here. I'm trying to think that perhaps the best course of action here is to play it nice and calm. Still want to try and lob out a grenade, but I don't think this grenade will reach him. I can try, but I don't think it will. Also, that is 61 to throw. Are you kidding me? That is way too expensive. Got a hallucinogen grenade. I remember hallucinogen grenades being effective against these guys. That's why you see me use them. Eh. Oh, he panicked, No, 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 you're getting too close. So yeah, he actually panicked, which is a good thing for me, weirdly enough. Unfortunately, he also decided that flying is a good thing for him, which means there is not much I can do against the guy at the moment. But yeah, so he might actually be the last one that we need to deal with. So let's hope for the best there. If he actually sees us, he will absolutely kill us with the gun. Just as a fair disclaimer. I hate that he's refusing to land. I hate that he's refusing to land. This is problematic to say the least. Like, he can actually drop down, look into my craft and just kill me. Matter of fact, he can already do it. Shit. I'm gonna have to take a gamble here. I do not like taking gambles. I absolutely do not like taking gambles. But I need to take a gamble here and probably lob a grenade under his feet and hope that the arcing thing is absolutely gonna demolish him. Which is a terrible bet to make, as a side note. We'll go with the hallucinogen grenade. There. We're gonna hope that the arcing does the trick. And 2, at least one of my categories needs to be moved back to semi-dangerous position, and then I need to make the final gamble by pushing my people to the back. Okay, he panicked. He absolutely panicked. So the good news is, I did see somebody walking around here that I should probably be taking care of. That was absolutely not the guy. Shit. There is too much smoke at the moment. That's not good. I don't know if this guy already panicked or not, but gas grenade away, as they say. But yeah, so there is also a wolfman walking about who is absolutely willing to kill me. And we cannot see him, and I'm pretty damn sure he can actually see me. So this is a preemptive grenade, just in the hopes that wherever he's hiding, he's gonna get gassed. I think that is the wolfman. No, that's a weapon that got dropped. Guys, I don't like this mission anymore and I'd like to go home now. There's just too much gas. At least there's no dog on the far part of the map keeping the mission from ending. Hey now, we are dealing with wolfmen. I consider them doggos and they might very well be guilty as well. Crimes against catkind. Okay, so yeah, it looks like the doggo, we actually did successfully manage to persuade him to freak out. Yeah, men doggos luckily do panic more quite easily as well. But I'm gonna have to relocate myself to a more appropriate location, which also might open up to me getting shot. I might actually need to go and sacrifice some peasants. It was really weird to say, but I might need to go and sacrifice some. Nope, not Rayquaza, absolutely not Rayquaza. There. See how it goes. By the way, I would like to patch this guy up. Yeah, no, that's really bad actually. That's really bad. Really, really bad. Have I mentioned that that is like super duper mega bad? I can still deal with this. But my options aren't all that great. Why don't the dogs panic? I feel like it's intentional when it has been an issue so long in the mod. That's a good question. I have no idea. Or I think dogs can panic actually, but it's very rare for it to happen. I hate that these things fly. What options do I have? Let's see. Maybe if I have a ranged weapon that I can swing, I can actually try to attack him from his ass. But yeah, those options aren't great either. It's funny that we're now in a situation that I initially described would absolutely terrify the living crap out of me. But he might also deflect my attack. Alright. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. It's a pretty solid plan. It's called Run Away. Run away! Yeah, guard dogs only have 90 bravery, but I think they recover it so quickly that you need to do some mass killing for them to panic. But I think if they panic, it still won't result in them surrendering. But don't quote me on that. Please, dear God, do not quote me on that. No. I am quite literally doomed here. Alright, Nyan Lana. He did us all a great service. I don't think she can get a grenade out anymore. She has walked too much. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's unfortunate that these things happen. It's because the pigman gets to fly around infinitely. And it really sucks because she had most of my useful grenades as well. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, very disappointed by the outcome here. Kind of hoping that maybe she could run away. Or even. And shooting him is absolutely gonna do fuck all. And there's nothing I can do. Unless he decides to land, which he will not, because this is just how pigmen work. He will not land, not even if his life depends on it. Just stuck like this. Really does suck. Also, something else that really sucks is, I just now realized, he's slowly homing in on me. The bastard is slowly homing in on me. Like he knows where I am. Like I said, this is the big problem that I quite often have. just knows where I am. He can smell me. I say that, but no, seriously, he cannot smell me. This is just the AI being a prick. A ginormous prick. Yeah, notice how he's slowly creeping closer to me. Bastard. Seriously. Rip Cat Girl. Yeah, that's great. I promise you, you did great. Also, I don't know if actually him panicking from hallucinogen grenade gas grenades is actually causing him to surrender, quote unquote surrender. Okay. The situation is not improving, I'll admit. He knows. He absolutely freaking knows. Okay, that's alright, that's alright. We just, I don't know, I need to skedaddle to the other side now. He knows, he's gonna approach me, just attempt to kill me. Alright, we'll be fine. Hey, where did he go? Where did he go? Aw, oh, come on, really? Alright, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We found him. That's all that matters. We found him. So all I gotta do in this particular case is prime the grenade. Yeah. We prime the grenade. We walk inside, drop the grenade, walk outside, pick up the grenade, have somebody walk the grenade to one of my cat girls because I trust my cat girls more than my peasants. Then you will pick up set grenade, there you go. We will find the pigman, we will throw it towards the pigman, and absolutely whiff that. I'm kinda getting tired of this nonsense. Okay, so yeah, the game is fucking with me. He is not the last enemy on the map. He is not the last enemy on the map, and neither is that guy. And the longer that this shenanigans goes on, the more painful this will be for me. So unfortunately for me, it doesn't matter what I do here. Guys, I'm starting to think that we just need to retreat. I'm starting to think we just need to retreat. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Well, I don't think I will get it, because I'm pretty sure there's like 4 of these pigmen alive, just flying around. This is why gas grenades are better than hallucinogen grenades. This is why I don't like using gas grenades at all. Because if we were using hallucinogen grenades right now, sorry, gas grenades right now, they would have died instead of like panicking for a turn and being like, okay, I'm gonna go pick up my weapon and kill you now. Which is, you know, the general way that these things tend to go. Fuck. Yes. Yeah, I think we need to leave. That's the general consensus right now. I think we need to leave. Oh, he was the last one apparently. Huh. Well, that's a surprise. Yeah, wow, I was near my breaking point. Actually, I was past my breaking point, but we've successfully done it. I mean, there is some sense in the strategy I employed. The problem just is... wasn't that great of a strategy. Yeah, taser guns. I really need electro whips. I think if you have electro whips, you can do quite a bit here. Alright, let's get rid of the police revolver. I do need one for research purposes. Police shotgun we keep, the heavy baton we keep, the scout rifle we keep as well. Anti-armor. So here's the thing. Pigmen and wolfmen don't deal very well with choking, and they don't deal very well with bio damage. Or to be more precise, poison daggers are actually really great for anti-armor. But because I was lobbing out a bunch of poison gas grenades, it created clouds, and they have good thermal vision. I don't have good thermal vision. So I kind of got rid of my advantage, which was stealth. So I do have an anti-armor solution, I just can't use it anymore because I was using gas grenades and hallucinogen grenades. Also, I need something that is somewhat ranged. I wanna buy more hallucinogen grenades, but I might need them. Anyways, yeah, maybe I need something ranged, like, to deal with it. You'll be mission Nialana. A secret door. We found a Herintro. If Harrow. Whatever, I don't fucking care. Unknown passage in a hideout. Being a headstrong captain, you're not tempted by it and order the door welded shut. I like the type of captain we are. No nonsense captain. Confederate gear. The Confederate types are known for liking two things, big guns and slavery. I am known as a connoisseur of the former, and the demon gods condone the latter, as long as its purpose is civilization building for the future benefit of all. Therefore, I have respect for the Confederates, as well as an abundant supply of these two most iconic weapons, the Eagle Pistol and the Electric Lasso. Don't know what these do? Ask your brains, gnomes, wise women, black mages, mad scientists, or whatever the hell you call them. Yeah. Alright, let's get nonsense. Anyways, we are gonna be buying some electric lassos. Now this stuff is somewhat expensive, but it's a worthwhile investment. That's, by the way, exactly what we needed to deal with the Pikmin. Collectible cards, the Forbidden Caves. The Forbidden Caves are a network of karst caves located near the small towns of the same name. In the old days, people disappeared in these caves all the time, but today there's a bunch of well-explored tunnels that are relatively safe so long as you're armed and in a group of 5. Travel companies are not responsible for anyone who decides to go off the trail and explore the cave alone. God forbid you do so. Alright, doggos have arrived and so have our harpoon carbines. Ding. Alright. Only 6 actually is what I needed. The jetbikes will jetbike. Right. I need to up my air game in the near future as well. Oh wow, look at that. I mentioned air game and everybody was impressed. Damn. We even got a peasant revolutionary out of it. Cool. Welcome, revolutionary. It's been a while since we've had somebody dedicated to the cause. You are a sight for sore eyes. We cannot do bad company. Except maybe we can. We have dynamite. Only, no Ubers, Lockners, or other obvious foreigners, so yeah, no cat girls. Alright. Dynamite. That's right, dynamite. What we're gonna be using today? Would not say. This is the one with the armored car. I've done it before without realizing the armored car was there, and it was an absolute nightmare. It's also with the enemies that know how to spot you, so I might actually just be running around primarily in camo. For that nice nighttime camo. I mean, I can also use Durafret, but that only has... actually, Durafret might be just as solid. It doesn't have the camo 4, but it does have a lot better protection, so yeah, let's do Durafret. I always forget how powerful Durafret is. I say powerful, it doesn't provide you with that much armor, but I think for an early game armor, Durasuits are absolutely fantastic. It gives you 12 armor for all peasants, it has some decent resistances, and it does provide you with camo, reduce combat stress, and allows you to carry a little bit extra. Like, it's really good for your average peasant. You can also say, like, well, tech vests are better protection. I think those are really great for frontline units. But overall, Durafret is just pretty decent. Durasuits. Or maybe I'm just overselling it and it's just really garbage and I'm an idiot for using it, but I really like it. Weirdly enough. Big fan. Anyways, we're gonna be doing that during nighttime, so... make sure we take care of that. And then incendiary grenades. Let's bump it up to 12, I think, and then... was it SMG? I don't think it was SMG, was it? Incendiary ammo. What else do we get? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, exactly. Not getting hit or not getting spotted is the best type of armor. I think it's really good camo compared to the camo armor. Like the camo armor has a night camo 4, for example, and the rough red will give you 3. It's really powerful. I can't remember which items we just received. I was afraid this was gonna happen, but I think it's the SMG, by the way. So we should be fine. Anyways, let's go and do some bad company. Can't wait for me to be told that I'm not allowed to use the rough red. What? Oh, come on! Sky Ninjas? A jet bike? This is the only reason why I cannot play Iron Man mode. This is the only reason why I cannot play Iron Man mode. Situations like this. That is just absolutely bonkers. Like, that's just shitty ass luck. That's the one thing that I just cannot deal with. Let me guess, if I were to do it again, the same thing will happen again. One of those things I really do hate. You feel so incredibly powerless. Let's at least get this done in proper, shall we? So, Skylar over here is absolutely gonna go bonkers. With the lack of freshness. Let's give some people some dynamite. Let's spread it out evenly. We're gonna be using Tommy guns at least. Tommy guns are pretty good. Some grenades. Can never go wrong with grenades. Now, let's also talk a little bit about the type of enemies that we're going to be facing. The type of enemies that we're going to be facing are going to absolutely suck. They have body armor. Alright, well, that was my speech. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't think there's anything else to really talk about. Like, if I do a mission and I get people killed, like absolutely demolished, that's on me. You know, if I enter a mission, I see that, oh look, haha, I have a bunch of peasants in a Dura suit and we're fighting mercenaries. You know, and I decide to actually fight it and I get wiped out, that's on me. Is there a way to shoot down ninja bikes without blasting it to pieces? I don't think so, they're very fragile, but maybe there is. Probably need low damage weapons. Like, I think I've violated my no save scumming principle twice now, and it really hurts me. It actually really hurts me. I'm not talking about the previous one that we did, with the ninja bike shooting us down. But I feel like the stakes are so much higher if you're willing to, in missions at least, commit to saying like, well, every mistake I make is a mistake. Hell be the consequences. But, you know, that's a whole different story. When it comes to our game and just unpredictable shenanigans. Like, sure, if they lob a grenade on your item stash and all your items blow up, that absolutely sucks. And sometimes it's not preventable, but I think that's the risk of a battle. Yeah, thank you, Dark Phoenix. I'm debating who actually is gonna help me deal with enemies that have actual proper armor. So it will require me to use melee equipment, and nobody really knows about melee stats. Also, I should have absolutely taken a bunch of wands and crap with me. Well, yeah, exactly. Like, I like... yeah, I mean, I absolutely like getting shafted and just torturing myself. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't be playing X-piratez or any other type of, like, sadistic crap. But I think if you save scum too much and you don't take hits on the cheek, like things that you caused yourself, or oh look, I'm walking around with Nya Lana and oh I fucked up and this enemy is there and I get killed, you know, and I get upset. And it's like, oh, let's just save scum it and she's alive. If you keep doing that, it takes a challenge out of mid game. Because you don't suffer any losses, you are quite powerful by mid game and missions become less of a risk. So by occasionally challenging yourself and just taking some losses on the chin, you keep the game fun in mid game as well, instead of it becoming snooze fest because you're just too overpowered. Okay, gun runners, that's the guys I was talking about. Let's go and actually play the game now. I've bitched like a little bitch. Okay, I've been complaining too much, so let's go and play the game. I'm becoming too vocal when I'm saying weird shit, so I do apologize for that. Being me. Saying stupid shit. So this warehouse is a dangerous one. This is where nightmares are born. I don't want to be there. I want to back out. Alright? Cool. But we use only ships. Yeah, I really kind of wish the airbus had a stealth option. I think that would make the airbus a very, very interesting craft, in my opinion. But what do I know, right? What do I know? What do I know? All right, let's get shafted here. Ah, we're fine. Cool. So first of all, an enemy seems to be approaching me. He's right there. The best way to deal with these type of people, first of all, is figure out where my item stash is. My item stashes are right here. Second of all, let's grab a grenade. A few steps to the side, prime it, and throw it. What the fuck was that? Grab it. Drop it. You know, I was actually thinking to myself, like, oh, what are the odds that we're accidentally gonna throw it on our item stash, and at this point I'm very scared. Yeah, close enough, I guess. Very scared what the answer might be. Remember, we should not be grouping up too tightly. If we group up too tightly, we're absolutely gonna get naded into the Stone Age. I'm not ready for that. Ooh! Did you see that? Ranger danger. Ha! The car is on fire. I like that we did close the door behind him though. That was kinda polite of him. I hate having to scan this entire building, but I need to scan this entire building. Also, keep in mind there is a car driving around, and that car will absolutely murder me. Like it's nobody's business. So yeah, that's another thing to be aware of. Okay, for now we'll just take it easy. I don't want to push too far without actually having any idea what's happening here. One guy on the right. Excellent, he hasn't moved. That gives me a perfect grenade opportunity. Bye bye item stash. You know, that was meant in a sarcastic way. This is getting too close for comfort. I swear to God, we are going to be burning our own item stash away, aren't we? That's better. And then there is still somebody inside. I'm not surprised that there is somebody hiding inside. And here comes the final challenge. We need to sweep the remainder of this building without, you know, getting ourselves killed. And while we're doing so, I'd like to take a moment to... Shit, you don't have any flares. Matter of fact, I probably understocked on flares, to be fair. So I was gonna say, we're probably gonna flare this area, so we have a clear path to go up north and check out this area, and then the flare. Well, today is gonna be a very special day. Today is gonna be a very, very special day. This is concerning, by the way. I don't like what's happening to Skylar's freshness in combination with her morale. That's gonna cause problems down the line. And when I say down the line, I mean like 2 turns. They're quite fire resistant, aren't they? Alright, here's our target. Let's see if we can bomb him into the Stone Age. Wow, that's a good grenade. Probably the best one we've thrown so far. So we are in the darkness. I could actually take a shot at him. I might take a shot at him, but if I were to do so, we would have to retreat to the safety of this area. So I might want to do it when his back is turned towards me. And I think at this point I should accept that Skylar is just not going to be a very productive member, so that kind of sucks. I might actually want to take a shot with the Tommy though. The Tommy is pretty powerful as a weapon. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so since we did hit him, they know where we are. Remember that the guys do have spot. Alright, so... I'm thinking if I want to stay on top. It's a very good place to lob out a few grenades, so I might try. Let's see how this is gonna go for now. I'll try to lob in another grenade before I actually go ducka over here. Terrible grenade. Well, took 2 grenades. Tap tap. Let's flare this area up. Whoever was hiding inside might have actually stepped outside. Let's keep that in mind as we start to push forward. Then there's also the car to be aware of. I really do hate that the car, that I haven't seen the car yet. That is a terrible, terrible flare again. Because keep in mind, the car can actually be very annoying. I wonder if I can blow up the roof with this grenade. I'm going to be blowing up my own item stash if I'm not careful. I keep saying it and I keep doing stupid shit. But yeah. Nah, let's use a regular grenade. I'll try it one more time. Let's see if that actually destroys the roof. I don't think so, but it's always worth trying. Hey, look, a new target. Yeah, so that's kind of like how much armor these guys have. Also, if we can at least get 1 grenade on their asses... Oh, jeez. Back to that type of grenade play, huh? If we can at least get 1 grenade on their asses, it might be enough to get them to slowly bleed out. Which is the secondary aim of the game here. Yeah. It's gonna blow up my, yeah, it's probably gonna blow it up. Crap. No, we're fine. So it doesn't seem to do enough damage to really destroy the roof. He's on the move. Great. And with that, he goes down. So yeah, that's one less gun runner for me to worry about. So shotguns are not gonna be that effective against these guys. Kinda wish I had brought some melee weapons. I know that I've been avoiding them because we have no melee skill whatsoever, but yeah. You know how it is. Whoa, hello there friend, I did not see you. Rip item stash. Oh, that actually is a pinpoint grenade. I am absolutely not complaining. That's decent, very decent. Wow, okay, yeah, he's dead. He's goner. Jim. Gone, Jim. Let's see if we can find the car. No, but we do have something better. Things to shoot. You know, I'm almost at the point where I want to say, there never was a car. I know that's what the car wants me to think. Yeah, I was afraid of that. 32 to throw, that is way too far. Deactivate the bomb. Not a car either. We'll also deactivate that one, except that we've probably been spotted. Hey! It's a friend! There we go. Now it's a dead friend. Ah! Ah! I was really hoping that we could make that. Oh well. Right, Skylar is still absolutely zoinked out. Crouching Toyota, hidden KIA, nice. Ah, that will be one hell of a martial arts move. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do about the guy. I'd like to see a crouching car. Actually, I don't want to see a crouching car. That'd be terrifying. And whoop-bam! I should. Okay, I'm gonna play this a little bit more aggressive. Absolutely, it's gonna backfire, but I'd like to throw in some aggression at the moment. So that we can actually finish this mission in under 50 turns or 69 turns. Like last time. Okay, we prime a grenade, we lob out a grenade. Hop, done. Okay, next up. Walk up here, turn, shoot. Full auto. Actually, can I shoot full auto? Yeah, I could. 38. Perfect, let's go. Right between the eyes. My favorite place to shoot enemies. Right next to, right between the thighs. Yeah, that car remains an issue. I say very nervously. I don't like the fact I haven't seen the car yet, but I'm sure it will show up. Also, I think the guy went inside, so let's be patient here. Oh no, we are in trouble. He can smell me. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I know there's at least one or two more enemies inside. Keep an eye out on. What about this area? Watch the car be right in here, ready to pouch on me. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. Small baby steps. Small baby steps. Okay, alright. So, it turns out they have invented the art of sniper rifle shotguns. Cool. That's just what the doctor ordered. Okay. Nathan, can you make it all the way down here? No, you cannot. Guess I need to go all the way up there then. Freaking sniped halfway across the map by a freaking shotgun. Who does this guy think he is? Me? Yeah, Skylar needs to Vomanus. Rapido. Not looking great for Skylar. Huh. Right between the eyes. God, I love shooting them with the Tommy. Very satisfying. But yeah, we're not quite there yet. So this is kind of the problem with them. Since they have spot and they spot you, they will absolutely murder your face off. Either with grenades or by shotgunning you halfway across the map. But hey, that's the way of life. That's not the guy who shot me either, but we can shoot him. Full auto? There we go, right between the thighs. Perfect. And the rest is just a slow crawl forward, I guess. I actually don't know what their night vision is, but I would assume it's not as terrible as what we're currently having to deal with. Okay, let's put away the advanced medkit. Let's run to safety again. I say safety as I'm moving forward. Let's see what we are dealing with. I am starting to get really uncomfortable that I still haven't found the car. There's the sniper shotgun, by the way. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay. So I can only do a quick dart, but that's enough to de-sniperize his shotgun. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's keep going. We still have quite a ways to go. And Skylar is not having a good time. Skylar is gonna be the big problem here. All enemies are visible on the map. Where's this car located then? I'm not seeing the car. That's annoying. Wait, that's good. I take it back, that's actually a good thing. There is no car. Wow. Also, the last enemies are all inside this complex. I am not even surprised by that, to be fair. Again. That's right. Turned his spine into a Swiss cheese. And then we ate him. Actually, you know what, Skylar? I have a great job for you. Blair. And there's our last enemy. So we daka him and then we go daka home. So no car. I'm absolutely surprised by it. Cool. Didn't know there was a variation without a car. We even got 2 live gun runners. This is excellent, which means we can interrogate one of them. Otherwise, tag it and bag it, I suppose. There's not much else to say about it. We got journeyman notes. We got 40 apples and 40 sector wheat. Yes, sector wheat. Yes! I'm very excited for it because we can finally use this in tribal caves to start planting some farms. Wow, I'm very psyched. Weird. So weird. Usually I don't get that excited over sector wheat. Screw you, jet bikes. Screw you, the Latin Empire. An old but recently growing power built on conquest, education, artistic flair, and social inequality. After subjugating surrounding areas and repelling the deep ones, its eyes more and more often look to the north. The Confederation might not be able to stand up to the might of the Imperial legions, and they have so many slaves that could be used much more efficiently. Alright. I'm so excited. So excited, guys. I hate to say it, but yeah. That actually was a really good mission. I'd like to research a smooth captive, at least. The journeyman nodes can wait. And we got some electric lassos. Let's place those aboard when the time is right. We also have a runabout that we're gonna be stalking ever so slightly. Let's get 2 Locknars to do the stalking with. Can't wait for the freaking jet bike to ruin my life. There it is, by the way. That is the thing that we are after. A necroplane that we can shoot down with the jellyfish. And then we have a landing site. Now, first of all, can the Airbus actually reach this? We can absolutely not reach it, but give it a few hours, or sorry, a few minutes, and bam, we can reach it now. Also, we transferred some people to higher asylum? No. We hired some more peasants, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Alright, peasant militia, let's go. I know that we gotta be careful with people with high voodoo power, because it will actually mess it up. I mean, come on, look at those stat increases otherwise. Do I really want to avoid... I guess it's fine. Oh well, we'll be okay. So next up, we can actually reach this. It will take us 4 hours. Now, the one thing that I'm absolutely terrified of right now is that we're not going to be able to make it in time. I really would like to be able to make it, but there's a chance we're not going to make it. Yeah, there's absolutely a chance that we're not going to be able to make that. I think they're gonna fly away here in a second. Let's just shoot down the necroplane for the time being. We don't have a craft quick enough to catch up with the runabout, so if it's gone, it's gone. But if I had decided to use the jellyfish, we could have done this mission easily. Wow, okay, we're expending lots of ammo here. For a little necroplane. Wow. Worst case scenario, yeah, there you go. It just flew away. Okay, well, too bad. Does really kind of suck, doesn't it? Okay, so this is unfortunately a day mission, so I need to be kind of careful about what's happening here. Ah, oh, fuck me sideways. Alright, so we instantly got dunked on. There's also gonna be bloodhounds. Okay, so the good news is I do have shotguns available. The bad news is, yeah. X-piratez. I like shotguns. Shotguns are great. Ah, fucking why is Skylar here? Good time for you to be here, Skylar. Well, maybe you being wounded is actually a good thing for me, so... yeah. It's hurt you. Give you something to squirm about. Okay. Friendly reminder that shotguns are awesome! Those shotguns are helping me tremendously, but yeah, we're also going to be utilizing a Tommy. And I guess we can keep the poison dagger. I'm very excited at the idea of keeping the poison dagger, but it might just be the only thing I can do here. Last but not least, let's see if we can at least daka them once or twice. There you go. As long as they're bleeding. As long as they're bleeding. That scared the living crap out of me. Notice how they're trying to shoot into my craft? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Notice how they're trying to die? I am a big fan of that. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna proc him to shoot me again, unfortunately. And eventually he's going to hit and potentially kill us. But that's okay, I'm just opening up the way to better people taking the shot. Oh, and there is, I expected better. Well, let's patch her up. Oh shit. Well, you'll be fine. Oh no, I actually do gotta take her inside, actually. Okay. Dun 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 dun. So yeah, he's the first one that needs to go. There you go. Second one down. Good job, guys. I think this building's been cleared out. There might be some bloodhounds that are planning on rushing me in the near future, which will kind of suck, but future me's problem, not my problem right now. Keep shooting into the damn craft, and I hate it. And let's go and heal up our friend over here. You've done good, done great. Okay, let's put away the shotgun for now. Ah, shit, I picked up the wrong thing here. I feel like a freaking moron. Nice. Alright, well he's not bleeding, which kinda sucks for me. Let's see if we actually can get him to bleed. Also, we are spotting two enemies down here. Maybe I can also try to shoot them. Nah, let's go for this guy. At least until he bleeds. I think the bleeding is very important to me. Okay, so that was very not useful. Maybe I'll switch to a Tommy on her as well. Alright, there you go, now he's bleeding. That's the thing that I'm currently going for, just bleed. Okay. I just don't like this corner. This corner is incredibly dangerous. One. Yeah, that would be really cool if you could rescue your own soldier, perhaps. Under certain conditions. I don't remember which game has it. Or there's a small chance that your soldier ends up being captured and you can go and rescue them instead. Or you can find them as a random person you can rescue. There we go, hit him, there you go, perfect. I'm not too happy with how shitty we are currently doing. XCOM 2. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's it. Let's see if I can maybe get a grenade going. I doubt it. Bloodhounds will kill me. Somebody woke up, but bloodhounds will kill me. Rimworld has it. Oh yeah, Rimworld absolutely has it. Including people who can get kidnapped. Like if your pawn gets kidnapped, you can perhaps find them and rescue them later. Oh, why won't you die? Why won't you die? Alright, the big Daka Daka. There we go. Okay, he's bleeding out. That's a good start. Our friend over here woke up. That's also a pretty good start. Let's give her a Tommy as well. I don't really feel like approaching the craft any closer than I need to. On account of, you know, me not wanting to die. But I might need to move in and try to close the distance. This is not moving forward that quickly. Yeah, so if I were to take a grenade, I wouldn't be able to kill them. This is a very good angle to look at. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm kinda hoping that this guy is going to die. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna go and pick up Tommy. I'm gonna go and pick up Tommy, yeah. Right. I'm just playing it very cautiously. I don't like dealing with Necropirates. They're just... so much can go wrong so quickly and so painfully that I'd rather just play it very nice and calm. I've had it where gals even got completely torn apart by bloodhounds because I tried to approach the craft and I just got pounced. Just wrong place, wrong time, that type of stuff. So yeah. Okay, Catgirl shotgun. Let's go. Next turn we move out and we kill. There's my bloodhound. He's bleeding. That's good. I'll nyan them up. Damn straight you will. Or die trying, right? Alright. Bloodhound down. So I'm gonna move out a little squad of 2. We're gonna be taking care of this flank right here. So the big problem that I'm seeing is that I know there's at least one Necropirate over here. There might be more. Actually, I'm gonna split up the team in 3x3. So yeah, this dipshit's been waiting this entire time to be able to shoot me from above. Wow, that required some actual dedication right there. I cannot believe it. He's been waiting this entire time to do that. Cool. We'll get him. We'll get him for that. That's the one thing that I sometimes really am terrified about. They'll lie in wait. They'll lie in wait. I wish they would die in wait. They'll lie in wait and to kind of just murder your face off whenever you walk by. I mean, he hasn't shown his face for like, what, 50 turns? And I walk by and he's like, oh yeah, look, I'm peeking down. Ha ha ha, look at your face. Ha ha ha, it's on fire. Wait. I was supposed to be that guy. Oh well. Oh well. And now he's gonna walk downstairs. There you go. Huh. Well, I didn't think they could make that angle, but apparently they thought they could, and they freaking succeeded with it as well. Good on them, I guess. Yeah, so let's keep pushing forward ever so slightly. At least the top side is now officially totally and wholly cleared out. We can see a necropart over there that we could potentially take care of. Except I have nothing to throw, but we can take care of it. I think fire. They don't like fire, if I remember correctly. That's what I'm trying to utilize against them, to burn them into itty bitty crisps. Ah, toasted necropirates. I'd say delicious, but it sounds disgusting. And then we'll play it a little bit calm and safe. So there's at least 2 enemies down there. At least 2 of them. Okay. Aha! Well, 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 what do we have here? I believe it's called dead meat. Oh, dead meat? Question mark? I'm very impressed by our performance, I'll admit. And then we have another target. So again, the primary goal here is to get them to bleed. If they can at least bleed, they can die. How it goes, right? They bleed, they die. We saw a third enemy. Oh, it's a fucking bloodhound. That was a really good hit. Neato. Now watch a guy hide up here for like the last 30 turns. And now he decides to make his move. That'd be awful. Okay, I have no idea what he's planning on doing. We'll find out soon enough. Let's put this away and move forward. I don't like how isolated Anarissa is, but I'm sure Anarissa will be fine. I wonder where the necropirate went. Rice. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bastard. Okay, he is bleeding, but the Bloodhound isn't bleeding, so let's go after the Bloodhound. Right, the Bloodhound is bleeding. I'd say mission accomplished. Blood for the Blood God. Yeah, close enough. So yeah, I can still get shot over here, unfortunately, so I need to be careful. We take a step back, we take a peek around, we step forward, we take a peek around, and that's it. Anything else? I don't think so. Oh yeah, no, I actually have 2 whole people I can deploy here. I think this mission is almost over. I think we have the situation mostly under control. All I gotta do is pick off some of the survivors, which I'll get around to eventually. They might jump off the plane, in which case I would need to spot them in time, but that should not be a problem. There might still be some stray ones roaming around. That's something I gotta keep in mind. And the rest is in a very vulnerable spot. I should probably not have her take point. This is inducing lots and lots of fear with me. Yeah, that's not a problem, but he's alive. Somebody opened this door. And unfortunately I need to find out who. It's come from the roof. Okay, alright. Alright. Let's go. Let's go and find out. Huh. Well, whoever it was seems to be gone. That's nice. That's a nice change of pace. Oh no, I'm burning down the apples. Yeah, this is not good. I'm gonna move Skylar back. I am actually gonna be pulling out another Tommy. Do I even have another Tommy available? I don't think I have another Tommy available. I guess it's gonna be a regular shotgun in that case. Let's also get some additional ammunition for a set shotgun in the near future, that is. That's not good, by the way. Ooh! Did you see that? I saw that. Target practice. More precisely though, it's gonna be really hard to hit him. But we're making progress. One shot at a time. But yeah, I think we're gonna lose some people the way that this is currently going. I think I already dodged the bullet once or twice with losing people, and I think that is now about to end. Also because in part I'm gonna be playing this a bit more aggressive. Yeah, there you go. I could have actually taken a knee and we would have been fine. Interesting. Skylar is in trouble. I would still like to shoot the Bloodhound, it's just my hit chances are so bad. I might actually want to divert to something else. But yeah, there is a good chance a Bloodhound might just simply jump me at this point. I mean, that chance always exists, knowing a Bloodhound, but yeah, they like to hide in the ship and then wait until the last moment to rip your face off. Oh my god, what happened to the Bloodhound that was bleeding? Can't be that one, right? No. What have I done? Yep. So they're coming from miles away. This is just what sucks. Absolutely what sucks right now. I don't even have a line of sight on the person who took the shot here. Which means that most likely whoever got shot, whoever took the shot is gonna shoot me again. Life is cruel. Unfortunately, life is cruel. Yep, there you go, Skylar. Yeah, I don't think I should have played... Oh shit, he still hadn't bled out? I don't think I should have played so aggressively with Kuryumo, or whatever her name was. She's dead now, so I guess I don't need to remember. But yeah, playing it less aggressively might have saved her life. But then again, I had to approach the craft at some point or another. Like the status quo could not be maintained. Hello, 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 who's that? Why are you here? Why do you exist? Where did you go? There you are. Daka daka daka, full blown, full force. Uh-oh. Wait, no, I can't make that shot. Shit. Alright, so or nothing. Probably would have been better off with nothing, huh? I'm trying to think if there's a way to shoot him. Like, the Bloodhound is nice and all, but he needs to walk all the way around to get me, so he's not a immediate threat. And there's no way for me to get close to him without getting myself killed, so... Oh, it's all or nothing. There you go. I hate doing it like that, but it's probably the best option. Well, actually waiting probably would have been the best option, but I was afraid that he was gonna close the distance and just cut my face off. Alright. The Bloodhound is moving in for endgame. I am moving in for endgame as well. Okay, well, stubborn hat. Fragile body! Haha! Unfortunately we lost a hand, but other than that we have cleared this out. 71 apples. And some smelly racks. Sweet. Tag in the baguette, and yeah. It's a shame. It's a real shame. That really does suck quite a bit. Probably preventable. 21 days. I do not know how long it will take for me to plant this wheat plantation. 18 days. Harvesting will be 4:22. 22. Harvesting is 22, right? Right? So planting it is 18 days, but because we're building on top of it, it's... let's just go. Let's just... No, I think we're too late. I think we're too late. We'd have to plant them starting next month. I think you have a time window of roughly approximately, what, 6 days? Yeah, probably. Welcome aboard, Emilia Montero. Glad to have you, I think. The jet bikes are really annoying. Savvy Girl Romanica. The most iconic features of the landscape are numerous stone castles, from small keeps to sprawling fortresses, fortified with every known weapon up to the intercontinental missiles. These castles are ancestral homes to numerous aristocratic families, jointly ruling the lands, often clashing, sometimes even warring with each other. The country is mostly deforested and dusty, but still contains huge swaths of agriculture, farmed by local peasants who are often reasonably well off, that is, until some clashing faction sets their houses on fire, but are forbidden to possess any advanced technology. The capital, Ground Zero, is mostly a neutral zone where the landlords meet to discuss general politics. The families might often hate each other, but they hate the neighboring countries even more. The capital's name comes from the old tale that during the nuclear war, an ancient city that stood there was hit by the first and biggest warhead of mass destruction. Hardly any ruins remain, and today's city is a place of numerous luxury entertainment establishments. And look at that, we have successfully researched a gnome. Let's do it again. Let's do the onsen and small ship stuff as well. The raider fuck in the raider world, might makes right, and so the fucks are above the scouts through the sheer physical might they possess. Hence they end up with the better guns. However, they're not as fast. Generally they're just very tough guys, nothing more. Pacification. While its general resistance is best dealt with, While general resistance is best dealt with an overwhelming force, sometimes a more surgical approach is needed. Pacification features scouting and flybys by fighters and escorts, and when the area of unrest are pinpointed, gunship, starships and envoys will deliver elite troops to deal with the offenders on the ground with extreme prejudice. Success of such missions will decrease our notoriety, but we can try to beat them until they relent. Just a casual stroke, exactly. 125. Sometimes the answer is hidden in plain sight. Open your eyes, only the blind need a guiding hand. Exercise your will, only slaves need to be told what they're supposed to do. Freedom from consequences of your actions is no freedom at all, and only self-delusion. There is no way back to Eden. Tasting the apple brought us death, but also the dignity of choice. I prefer death, thank you. Slave maid! Capturing females without any special skills are turned into maids to keep the base generally tidier and cater to her every whim. Still, we don't drive them as hard as male slaves because they're gals like us, right? Yeah, right. Alright, Pimpcraft. That's right, we are gonna be pimping in the near future, not right now. The Forbidden City, the governments of the Central province is seated here, and since the authorities consider the ordinary people no better than dirt under their heels, only a select few can enter the city walls. There is still a high level of radiation in the area, so the aristocracy resides underground, leaving the contaminated servers to their servants. Before you enter the underground chambers, you will be thoroughly searched in every possible place, in ways you won't think of. The overlords of the central province fear for their lives, and for good reason. Though, at the first sight of real trouble, they'd call the Star Gods for help, so perhaps their paranoia is a bit excessive. Perhaps. Blip, blip, blip. Help the Locknars against the Sky Ninjas. Who are the Locknars? Never heard of them. Alright, Chupacabra hunt. We can absolutely try to do a Chupacabra hunt. Unfortunately, we'd have to arrive during daytime. Which makes it a bit awkward, because if I want to arrive during daytime, I would have to start flying during nighttime. And guess what? Even though the truth is out there, the mission no longer is. I think he should have a minimap showing where it is. Yeah, I think so as well. Sure, you can find it on the globe, but it's a nice little touch if they were to do so. Smooth captive. Young females kidnapped by various brutes for their beauty, as in physical health and the right amount of tender meat, either for slavery, consumption or organ harvesting. We get a lot of good press for freeing them, and we can either ransom them back to their home communities for some good coin, however at a discount, or introduce them to our big and growing family here. 1, 2, 4. They say that beasts can soothe even that music can soothe even a savage beast. That is the essence of charm-based attacks, provoking and exploiting the social impulses of others to serve your own ends. The means can range from simple suggestions to advanced hypnosis. Charm can be a powerful stunning or demoralizing weapon that bypasses physical defenses, but also can be used to aid others. Those who are easy to manipulate will be the easiest targets. Those who are insane, single-minded or difficult to communicate with, the hardest. Entities completely lacking social behavior will be immune. That's weird, I expected us to be immune. Let's do another interrogation. Troublemaker. And let's also rescue some smooth captives. Those sweet, sweet tokens. Ah, the goddess's spheres, named after the monument to the nameless goddess who mourned for the victims of the bloodthirsty nuke-happy dictators Sunil Gandhi. Sunil came to power during the invasion, and under his rule the country resisted the Star Gods for 8 years, becoming the most loyal ally of Russia. The system of denunciations and proscriptions allowed Gandhi to cleanse the society of people he disliked in record time. What his standards were isn't clear, and those deemed acceptable were interned in factories to develop their homeland military strength. When the tyrant and murderer Gandhi got whacked, many wept with happiness. Shortly after they wept from an unprecedented period of genocide and bloodshed directed by the Star Gods, but good luck finding that in the history books. Yeah, we're gonna be rescuing those. The goddess there will be here, but like every single time people talk about Ground Zero, I keep thinking it's actually down here because of Romanica. But hey, it is what it is. There's a charm revolver. It hits like a truck and creates many wounds. How it does work, the game never explains. Wow, I didn't even realize it was a thing, but that sounds like a lot of fun. Just imagine it works like this. It's like you're pretending to shoot the gun and people think it's adorable. That's the charm. Oh, actually, we can probably take care of this ourselves, right? Right? This opens up a lot of problems, but let's go. We'll take a knife. We'll take a healing kit. And we'll take a harpoon carbine. We'll take some thrown weapons. Yeah, throwing weapons. Ah, no! Okay. Alright, well, I knew that this mission would be slightly understaffed, but this is a bit extreme. Alright, time to melt the brain. Pick up the weapon. Fire. No. Oh, picking up the weapon was a mistake. Alright, pick up the weapon and fire. Or in this case, just fire. Yeah, there goes his brain. Alright, cool. Now that this brain is mush, let's patch him up. Tap tap. Patch him up again. Next turn. Tap tap. And hope that we don't get shot at. We might. Or we might not. Okay, cool. Ah, tough guy, huh? Let's see how tough you are when your brain is gone. Oh. Yeah, don't worry. Kick, kick, punch, punch, knockout. Everybody's been captured. Perfect. That's exactly what I was going for. We sell what we can and we move on. Ka-ching. Good job, everybody. Good job. Move captives have been rescued, and we have a Thunderbolt shoot down. Ah shit, it's rearming? Didn't mean to. Okay, oh. Oh shit, it didn't actually engage me? Huh. I actually like how this is sped up as well, apparently. You speed up the game. But yeah, so a little plane action. Let's go and deal with it. I'll probably take a crew of fresh people with me. We have some fresh people, or maybe I'll just run with the Lochnar. Tantalizing drop, Ember Blades. Oh wow, okay. Hazard and Chaplain. Alright, taking the baguette. Let's make it nice and quick. Remember, if they have doggos, that's gonna suck. But we'll survive. And right off the bat we see a Mohawk fella. Okay, cool. And another Mohawk fella right over here. Oh, I dealt with him appropriately. Seriously? Oh well, okay. I was kinda hoping to maybe get some reaction fire in, but hey. Quick and easy. Hey, I'm right, the truth is out there, a prepper camp. So we are gonna be striking the prepper camp, and I do kinda hate dealing with prepper camps. They can be very dangerous and iffy and problematic, but it needs to be done. And done it shall be. So yeah, no Lochnar. Instead, we are gonna be relying on our usual ragtag team of people. I also will probably need to make some more Durafret suits now that I think about it. Or buy them, one of those two. Oh, I might actually need more tech vests as well. Okay. Let's get this done and over with, shall we? Let's get this done and over with. Okay, this is our team. Good luck, good fight, good night. Let's make it a good one. Don't you even fucking think about it. I don't like this. I don't like this. By firing. Would like to know who has the best firing, but yeah, there you go. Cool. Idle days. Yeah, idle days. Let's get the Shadow Bat. I want the shuttle bed to escort this craft ASAP. Okay, we're fine. No, we're not fine. I'm just very afraid that the shuttle bed's gonna do something very funny. That I don't think is very funny. Okay, Emberblade's gonna be running around with a shotgun. That works for me. Heavy shotgun, matter of fact. Let's give her some healing, and let's give her some basic grenades. Tantalizing drop. As much as I love your loadout, I will prefer you to use... Yeah, an old rifle. I wasn't planning on using old rifles anymore, but I think this is a pretty decent exception to that rule. Tommy. I probably should be switching away towards, or switching more towards more and more Tommies. But yeah, let's not think about it for now. Hazard is fine as well. I don't like the fact that Hazard has such a terrible shooting stat, but very little can be done about it other than shoot some more. Alright, I think we are good to go. Let's boogie. I don't like using mostly Tommies. I feel like maybe some variety would help here, but we also have frontline shotgunners. Okay, so prepper camp. The real question is, what type of prepper camp are we dealing with? This matters a tremendous amount. Also doggos. Ugh, fucking doggos. This is, yeah, this is the prepper camp I'm thinking about. Cool. If we're dealing with Spartans, I might actually need to pull out. Okay, no, we're fine. I like how it's like 3 freaking doggos instantly are blitzing me. Like they know my love for doggos and they're like, hey, yeah, heard you like doggos, why don't you have 3 of them? There's double kill. It's grenade don't jinx it now. Please, dear God, do not jinx it. Speaking about the map, we are smack dab right in the middle of the map, unfortunately. Somebody's inside the damn house. Somebody's inside the bloody damn house. Okay. So this is the plan. Take a knee, hide. Take a knee. Yeah. Got some shots in, unfortunately. Ah! There were 2 people inside the house. So yeah, Emberblade did unfortunately get hurt again, which means she's gonna be out for another like 10,000 days, but that's okay. I guess she didn't die. Not how I wanted that to go though, but hey, could have been a lot worse. Oh shit. I was really hoping that we'd have some crossfire, but oh well. Okay, I think based on what we're currently experiencing, I should switch weapons. I absolutely should be switching weapons, yeah. How do you select multiple targets with auto? I believe the way that it goes is Control Shift. There should be a tip for it, and I don't even know if we've unlocked the tip. So basically what you do is, shit, let's see. Control Shift, then you can select one target, and then you can select somewhere else, and then you're spraying in that cone. So yeah, it's Control Shift and then clicking again. But you'll spray in that cone. Really don't like auto fire. At least I think it's Control Shift by default. Might be wrong about it. Hehehehe. Oh shit, never mind, shouldn't have been laughing there. Hehehehe. Right, shotgun right in the back. Serves you right. Spineless bastard. Get it? Because I blew out his back. Anywho, this might actually get bumpy. For them. Please no toggos, please no toggos, please no toggos. Ah, no doggos. Whoa, hello there, and goodbye. Okay, I really wanted to get a kill there, which I succeeded with, so let's keep moving. I think having my cat crow currently near this building will help me with scouting. But oh well, kinda sucks to be me right now. Hey, I brought a flare. Why not use it? Oh, well, that's why probably. Doggo. I really hope that was a panic shotgun and not aimed at me. Okay, I think there is just one doggo left and then we're done here. I think that's the general lesson here to be learned. You know what really bothers me? I do not know where the doggo went. Okay, found the doggo. And with that we are done. So yeah, 9 enemies surrendered, 1 hostage taken, ka-ching, nobody died. I mean, Ember Blade's gonna be in the med bay for ever, but nobody died. Small baby steps, right? Got 3 prepper boxes and 2 waster's backpack. Let's remember to open those up. I'm kinda curious what's inside. 5 troublemakers and 5 ruffians. We are done with the ruffians, we are not done with the troublemakers, but hopefully soon enough. Oh shit, storage space exceeded. Hopefully soon enough we can also be done with the troublemakers. Yes. I feel like my senses are turning to a slop. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Oh my god, that's a lot of Eton beer. Alright, taking the baguette. Off you go, no more room in prison. Yeah, that was to be expected. We'll kick out one drifter and sorry, ooh, we could kick out the drifter. But no, we'll kick out the troublemaker because we have so many of them. And that will be that. Ooh. Target, you say? Humanist activist. Many otherwise quite pureblood sympathizers with the humanist. We call them ghosts for their hooded robes they wear to avoid uncomfortable recognition while murdering mutants. Such as the Aquatoid, which is absolutely unrelated. Aquatoids, status, masters of the depth. While the deep ones are dumb savages, more of a force of nature than real people, Aquatoids form the core of the huge Telef civilization that thrives beneath the oceans. They're distant relatives to the Reticulans, but while equally smart and magically gifted, are much less crazy and more vicious. Oh, less lazy and more vicious. They wield strange technologies of the lab, like the dreaded sonic weaponry, and don't give a damn about either human or Starcode laws. They're not impossible to reason with, although they seldom see the need to talk to surface dwellers. The government enmity. Doesn't matter. I want Gnome. More Gnome is required. And Well, actually, government enmity. What does that give me? Ugh. We need to do family ties, by the way. Very important. No loli. Uh. This. 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 Aurora plot. Aurora needs your help. Government general. We can do a different family ties, I think. Right? Since we have 2 family ties available. But yeah, Aurora needs your help. Unfortunately, that requires me to deal with Aurora. But yeah, no, that doesn't matter right now because I don't need government enmity. Let's do Pimpcraft. Tournament notes. Is the clinic just very bad or is there something I am missing? No, there's something that I'm missing. Cover saves lives, ending your moves in the open is the surest ticket to the other world. Hide at least 1 tall away from the corner for maximum safety. When going under a low ceiling, kneel to see elevated enemies and be able to throw bombs further away. Standing on corpses brings bad luck. The armored car. This military vehicle is quite widespread amongst lower tech forces. Its armor is thick enough to withstand small arms fire. Alright, that leads to ground interceptor. But that also leads to pirate radio. Now the pirate airship. Sorry, the pirate airship will be handy. I don't know if we need it at the moment. Collectible cards. The Circus of Silence. This city is distinguished by its special layout and acoustic properties. The Circus of Silence is built in such a way that each district is an almost perfect ring. Within them are spaces about 400 to 600 meters wide. Inside of them no sound can escape. From space it looks like the fabled crop circles of yore. Our guess is that it's all part of some grandiose ritual that the Mage Kings of the Dominion are preparing, or have already performed. Or is being performed over some long period of time, unbeknownst to their subjects. Okay, so yeah, when we have the clinic, the love clinic, or love magic, I actually don't even know this existed. This must have been recently added. Pretty sure we've done the love magic before. No, wait, I've never done that before. I don't know. Because I'm an idiot. Well, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Lazy bastard. There we go. Yeah, them shipping crashes and burns. Double the healing. That's pretty good. Okay, we're quickly gonna do this with the jellyfish because I want to do it with the jellyfish. Hey ho, let's go. Oh man, it's in the freezing cold. Shit. My bikini is not gonna get any love today. Let's make this nice and quick. Yeah, my bikini is absolutely not gonna get any love today. Like I said, nice and quick. You're getting too close there, my friend, with your shotgun. Okay. Save a girl. I do not appreciate this. Prepare to have your brain molten into itty bitty pieces. Yeah. That's right. I can't think of a good nips joke, I'm getting old. Oh no. Let's just go for a simple punch. It's just an itty bitty p-boy. There you go. Alright, so there's one enemy that remains. I do not know where I got shot from. Help. Yeah, she bled out. That's unfortunate for me. Yeah, I do not know where I got shot from, and this actually is really bothering me. Aha! Busted! Alright, we know the drill. Damn, guess we don't. Where you going? Wow, he's just homing in on me, isn't he? No mercy. Alright, well. Third time's charm. Shit. Alright, let's punch him. Alright, attack back, rack, be done with it, and off we go. Fantastic. No need for a b-boy, no need for, well, drifter, sharp guys. Sharp guys are good money. Very good money. Bag it, and ship it. We'll kick out the drifter. Yep. But yeah, they did get wounded there. We have another runabout. I would absolutely love to stop this one. Oh, never mind. I think it just disappeared. Oh no, it didn't just leave. Alright, let's go and stalk it. See where it's planning on landing. And there you go. 87. So many things to find out. Right click on the facility to see what's going on in there. In fact, try R, E, and M. Clicking on everything. Yes, thanks. Who knows what will happen. Thanks. Yeah, that's... Oh, come on, don't be like that. I know you're still around there. Where did you go? There you are. Alright, so in anticipation of what's gonna come, I would like to load up an actual crew. Now, we did have somebody who took damage. I believe it was Ember. Yeah, so I would like to take Tomato Raider with me, and Tomato Raider is actually gonna be wearing a tech vest. There's Ember Blade. And we're already gonna send out our airbus, because I know that they're gonna land. So we're not blocked by travel time. And then we get intercepted by a random ninja bike, right? Usually how it goes. Oh no! I forgot something very important! Oh, we made it. We had battery packs, so we flew a lot lower. I forgot, healing in the base is only from the highest number, yes. I think... no, healing is everything, I think. I think healing stacks, but refreshment is the highest, but don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, actually. Just pretend. Yeah. Healing is combined. Great. I knew it. I knew it. I'm not crazy. Promise. This doesn't have any armor penetration, which I'm very disappointed about. I'm actually thinking about maybe rolling out poison daggers and stuff, but I will prefer to remain hidden. So maybe the Tommy is the way to go, or the assault rifle. Let's go with the assault rifle for now. Here we go. And maybe a grenade or two, just for good measure. Yes. No. Tomato Raider, you're no Tomb Raider. I would like you to carry a good whacking stick. I also would like you to carry a poison dagger. And then we're good. And we'll step them into oblivion. I am not too worried about the scientists. I am more worried about those fellas. Yeah, those are the guys I'm worried about. So I am taking a little bit of a risk here. I'm very much aware of that. It would have been nicer if I could have stayed inside the craft, but I really want to get the grenade out ASAP. Alright, so, yeah. Instantly just getting dunked on by like 500 things. And this, people, is why you kneel inside the airbus, because the airbus likes to kill you. In horrible, tremendously painful ways. But hey, I also like to kill things and people. Yeah, we got spray gunned. So there should be 2 owl security guards at the moment. I might actually need to whack the researcher all the way over there. Okay, it would have been really nice if she had decided to just lay down. Oh well. Right, Tantalizing Drop is gonna play it nice and calm. I'll try to get one burst in against her. Shit, I was kinda hoping she'd be bleeding. There we go. I mean, also dying, but bleeding. Yeah, having a healing base won't be the worst idea, especially if it doubles as your training base, since training time is considered wounds. You mean transformations? Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. But I think you should look at it the other way around. It's not really a healing base, as it is your training base, and in your training base you just want really good healing facilities. What do I know? I can't even play this game properly half the time. Always say like, oh yeah, I want the training base, or I want this, or I want that, and then, I don't know, I just royally fuck shit up. I say A and then never do it. Right, let's drop those to the ground, let's move a bit closer. Only Tantalizing Drop hasn't managed to get some experience yet, and that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Not close enough. Alright, so all that remains now is that we basically get inside the craft, clear it out. Yep, get inside the craft and clear it out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Belinda del Toro. Don't get yourself killed, please. So embarrassing. Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, come on, you had to kill the scientist. You had to kill the scientist. You son of a bitch. Cannot believe it. Wow. It doesn't matter, he could have killed one of us. Bella del Toro, for example, so I'll absolutely take this as a win. We still ended up with 2 researchers. We could have had 4, 2, still pretty good. A silent security guard, never say no to those. And we do know about the runabout documentation, so we can pick that out. And never look back, same for the harpoon guns. We did get an additional assault rifle with some ammo, quite happy with that. Bag it, and ship it. No more room in prison. That's okay, I guess we can kick out 2 more troublemakers. Actually, no, we're gonna kick out 2 researchers. I'm not planning on researching them. Why do we not know about ghouls? That's awkward. Good job, everybody. And then we also have a crack house that we're gonna have to clear out. Right, let's go and clear out the crack house. I don't think I have new people available at the moment, unless I wait a day. Let's wait a day. Yeah, we can wait a day. A boogeyman swarm. We can blow it up. I think like advanced medikits are really cool, but I feel like it absolutely makes band-aid kits quite obsolete relatively quickly. Or maybe it's just me. Oh yeah, it takes forever to kill these things, I forgot. Yeah, true, you can make the advanced medipacks. Oh, blown to pieces even. Damn, I was really thinking we had a mission there. Oh, shame on me. Hey, why do I have an idle brainer? What's up with that? That's kind of terrifying because I'm not supposed to have an idle brainer. Okay, well, at least I know this now. Yeah, you can shoot them down. It will spawn a mission where you're just dealing with boogeymen, which is how you get a shadow lamp, if I recall correctly. Contact Fuzo! Fuzo! The land of ninjas and samurai. When we made a ruckus at the black market, they agreed to supply us with the iconic Fuzo weapons. Ah, another gnome, another day, another gnome. Another gnome, another day. Yeah, both work. Gnome! Ancient log 71X07. Eventually, more than half of the human leaders submitted to the Stargold rule. The others remained defiant. You know, I'm very skeptical about that. The situation lasts for more than a decade, also very skeptical about that. Tensions rise, finally culminating with a global nuclear war. The Stargold stepped in to stop the hostilities, but millions had perished. As the nuclear winter descended, most of the military opposition to the invaders either yielded or was unable to continue organized resistance. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get Fuso armor. It's exclusive to the Catcrawl path, right? Boneyard. The Boneyard was once the world's capital of entertainment and used to have another name, something to the tune of fallen angels. That would make perfect sense if one would consider the star gods to be angels. Angels did indeed fall onto the city of sinners and burn it down in a nuclear flame, turning the megapolis into a huge charred graveyard. Nowadays, this city, bustling and bright, is a far cry from the ashen waste. The humongous cinemas of Hollywood, the panoramic screens of Beverly Hills, the buzzy beaches of Santa Monica. Locals sharp set on the glamorous life. I don't know why that took me so much time. Flock to this place to either become world-class stars or die an inglorious death. This is how the day-to-day life looks here. The commoners play democracy using a voting system, while the eupoligists surrender justice in the night. Simple as that. That's when you got Fuso armor because you started Fuso and got the Fuso guide. Ah, I see. I see. Then we got Fuso Catcrawls wearing the iconic Fuso armor. Just a church roundabout going about their daily business. Unfortunately, we cannot intercept them and they already effed off. We can help the Locknars, because they're being attacked by Redman raiders. Okay, everybody. I forgot about the crack house. Crack house is gone now. I need to learn. One day. Just do those missions. Not wait, just do them. Oh well. I just wanted to wait one day and do it during nighttime, and then I kind of forgot. I think it despawned anyways, because otherwise I would have been 3 hours too late. So I think it would have despawned anyways, but yeah, I should have just done it with regular people. The problem is some missions I just don't know the particular timeout period for, so I think I'm fine, and then it turns out we didn't have enough time anyways. I've fallen into that pitfall a few times already, so yeah. Okay, this should be a relatively quick and easy straightforward mission. Let's go and take a peek here. We're dealing with Redman Raiders, which means shit. Which means there's things that are gonna absolutely murder me. Okay, plan B. Flare o'clock. Let's do it. Time to flare it up in here. Okay, never mind. The flare broke. You know what to say? Flare the first time and it fills, flare a second time and it will probably fill as well, but not today. Not today. No. Oh, okay, well. Hey! Okay. Well, here's a question. Somebody just took a shot at my craft. Well, it absolutely was those two. Okay, great. So I want 4 grenades on their asses. That's 1 grenade. That's a second grenade. That's a third grenade. That is a embarrassment to grenade throw. Are you fucking insane? Um. Um. I do not like that one tiny bit. Do I even dare to throw out one more grenade? Alright, we took a little bit of damage, but we didn't die. Okay. Okay. Okay, how bad is it? Ah, just 1 damage. So there's one over here and there's one over there. I can attempt to brighten their day, as they say. There he is. Oh jeez, that is an awful angle. And then we have another one all the way down here. I'm thinking if I should just blindly lob out some grenades and be done with it. Who needs visual confirmation, right? Okay. There we go. Ah, there. He's closer by than anticipated. But yeah, that was some horrible grenades there. Let's hope that these will be better. Huh, just like that. Perfect. Remember that we can actually kill them with 1 grenade if we're lucky, but we need most likely just 2. Doesn't need to be pinpoint accurate, just, you know, close enough. Oh, fuck me. Hi. Rip. Okay, it's nice. I think they actually killed this one. This one down here. I was gonna say, it's worth mentioning that we need to be very careful with how we lob grenades, because somebody seems to be shooting him point blank. Right, I think we're practically done here. Yeah, so he's dead. He's dead, Jim. Which is a good thing. Thanks, Jim. Okay, let's make sure that we are not stacked up too tightly, so that we don't get ourselves killed, but with that, we are not done. Oh shit. 2 more. Looks like there's 1 inside the tavern, and it looks like there's 1 all the way down here. So 1 down here, 1 inside the tavern. It's also very possible the guy outside is actually shooting into the tavern, but we'll see. Now let's lob out the grenades. Hope that we don't do any friendly fire. Also, I think the game just was complaining I can't throw there, because I'm throwing against him. Is Jim still there? Yes, absolutely. Jim never left. Okay, so my grenades are thrown very poorly. Luckily they say the 3rd time's the charm, and with that, boom. He dies, and we are done. We're not done, so there is still 1 hiding. Well, hold up. Hold up. Yeah, there absolutely is still 1 inside the shit. Oh. Okay, that's awkward. Didn't realize that the guy could shoot me back without triggering some type of like reaction fire or some nonsense. So I think that the Lochnar is about to die. Yep. Mowed down in his prime. Rip. Okay, and with that this mission is done and over with. Remember, all we need is 1 good grenade and he gone. He gone, son. Bye bye. Alright, 4 people died, 8 survived. I say that's a very good ratio. You're welcome, people. You're welcome. Only managed to save 2/3 of you. Scientific experiments. Academy outpost. It's gonna be freezing cold, so let's prepare for that adequately. This time around, though, I do want to take Tomato Raider with me, Hazard, and we're gonna be taking 4 peasants and a damsel. So, how many Dura suits do we have? 0. Of course, we have 0 Dura suits. 1 hunter, 2 hunter, 3 hunter, and I guess a runt outfit. But that spiteful invader is actually Gal. So yeah, warrior outfits, and more warrior outfits. I think the thing that was blocking us, by the way, for chainmail was a workshop, right? No metal armor. I gotta research the metal armor. Do I have metal armor queued up? Yeah, I do. Nobody's working on it though. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we are running a little bit of a skeleton crew, but that's alright. We can survive. Okay, Bonsai Chinichiro. Gonna do great things here, Bonsai. Like die. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry. Hey, I should get some more police shotguns aboard this craft. Spiteful invader. Hazard. Tomato. Let's go. Oh, unless we're dealing with zombies, this is gonna be a capping mission. Also, taking a catcrow with me would have been very, very preferable, I think, in this particular case. A catcrow would have allowed me to just have better vision here. Oh shit! This guy knows how to survive. Don't like it. Alright, keep in mind there's gonna be a drone about, and the drone is just gonna be annoying. We find the drone, we kill the drone. That is the simple rule of thumb here. Oh yeah, I know. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. Somebody's walking over here. That's an academy nurse, okay. With an itty bitty pistol. Unless I can blitz her, which I can, by the way. I will kill her, is what I was gonna say, but since we can blitz her, it's fine. I'm still worried about the drone. The drone is just flying around somewhere. It's just a game of hide and seek at this point. But the drone can absolutely kill the peasants. So yeah. Not that it matters, because apparently somebody else is getting shot. Shit. Tomato Raider nonetheless. Alright, that means that Tomato Raider is from now on out for the next 50 days. Funny how things go, huh? How badly are you hurt? Bleeding for 2. Oh, come on. I specifically used the flare and you're telling me that whatever I just flared is not visible? That was like such an awful move. Well, since I at least know where the hell they are hiding, I can kind of anticipate it. Also, my Durasuit people are actually taking damage. No, everybody's actually taking damage. What? Damn, it must be really, really cold. Didn't expect anybody to be taking damage here. Kinda annoyingly surprising. Shit, we gotta hurry up with this mission. Unless, you know, I wanna freeze to death. I'm so glad that their aim was terrible. Okay, let's try this one more time with the flare. Game is just being an absolute dick about it. Nice. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the drone at the moment. The drone is absolutely gonna kill me. Hey, we found the drone and it is flying, unfortunately. Shit. Okay, well, time to go out on a limb here. Oh, really? Shit. Oh, this is not great. Yeah, I figured you'd be complaining about that. Oh, I think we're gonna lose Spiteful Invader. I think we're gonna lose Spiteful Invader. Nope. So much for a new gal. Wow, that was a horrible, horrible throw. Yeah, so I'm actually particularly disappointed with how most of this actually went at the end of the day. Think we could have done a lot better. But it really, really does suck that this flare didn't do anything. The other flare failed, and then I just spotted him at the wrong time. I was really relying on Tomato Raider to carry her away, and that didn't work out. So, wow, he just flew away. I mean, sure, if you just want to fly away, I'll absolutely take that. There you go. Okay, so since we have a little bit of an opportunity to try and clear this place out, let's attempt to do so. I'm gonna be taking point with some people who should absolutely not be taking point. Desperate times, desperate measures. Alright, so again, friendly reminder, there is a Academy medic that we gotta find and deal with. And she most likely is hiding inside. So yeah. God, I hate it when they do this. I hate it when they do this. Okay. Something tells me she is absolutely going to die here. Thank you for being an absolute champ there. But, yeah. Let's go and prevent this from escalating any further. It's not looking great. This mission's been a bit of a shit show, if I can be honest, and it's mostly because of the cold as well. I'm actually underestimating how much the cold is affecting literally everything. But yeah, the cold's not making my life any easier. Okay, yeah, last enemy, inside, deal with it, kill it. With fire need be. Extreme cold, that's the problem, it's extreme cold. So there's the Academy medic that we need to deal with. Unfortunately, I'm starting to run quite low on energy. I think there are stims that we can use which might restore some energy as well, but do not quote me on that. Let's see. Stun damage. No, that's not what I'm interested in. I thought it might actually restore energy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've been wrong all this time. Okay, let's see. 24. Then we use a stim. Still 24. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It absolutely doesn't do that. I don't know why I thought it did. Probably just absolutely brain frozen. Huh. That's nice. Alright, nobody died. That's a big win. Yeah, we need beer or anything else. Stim packs. We have access to stim packs. Just, I would have taken those with me, or I had them with me. I would have equipped people if I had known that we were dealing with extreme cold, which was actually really hurting people. I think it drains your energy more aggressively, but again, do not quote me on that. Either way, cleared out, ship it. Not enough room in our prison, of course we don't. So we probably want to get rid of the tough guy, the sharp guy. Probably also the academy nurses. Though, yeah, probably. And then the researchers. Badoosh. Perfect. Good money though, very good money. Alright, we're sitting on 1 million. What am I even gonna do with 1 million? What am I gonna do with 1 million? I know I need to build a workshop. So I guess we will have to take care of that. I'm actually debating if I should replace a vault. So I don't think we need 2 vaults. I think we can just build a workshop. Done. Save some money in the process. A drunken gnome. A gnome had somehow managed to sneak out of her containment and made a drunken rampage across her hideout. That's nice. Volleyball. That's also nice, I suppose. And the onsen. The healing qualities of hot springs are well known. It is ridiculous that we didn't realize their full potential earlier, despite sitting on a literal treasure trove of hot, healthy, glowing sludge. Add to this an almost equally healthy, mind-liberating atmosphere of sectoid fumes, and we have a facility which not only improves the recovery rate of everyone in the hideout, but also the refreshment rate up to 10. And it also serves as a go-through center. They say you shouldn't play or swim in the onsen, but we're no dumb sky ninjas and we can also use the onsen as a small training center up to 6 hands. Yeah, so that's neat. Let's put some people on at least the metal armors. Collectible cards. Stop targeting civilian traffic, unfortunately. That is part of lock 2, that is correct. One step closer. Slime infestation, no, please no. Anything but that. That will be too much. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I think we might want to focus on existing researchers for the time being. Though I would like to learn about the wands. Alright, we're gonna learn about the wands. I didn't mention this is a voodoo playthrough, so we probably should research voodoo items. Afterwards, we're going to be focusing on other things. Small ship engine, used to power low performance ships. We can dismantle it to recover its internal Hilarium supply and other parts. Superconductive wire being the cool thing. We can also now get the air truck. Friendly reminder, we should probably also get the harvester. Girl Guide 98. When charging at your enemy, make sure you won't get yourself flanked. Yeah. This is probably the one golden rule that 9 out of 10 times I just ignore. I get myself flanked all the freaking time. Like I flank myself and then I try to save myself from getting flanked and I flank myself even harder. Okay, you know, I think today's been a pretty decent day. We could have done better, but could have done worse. But I'm gonna wrap it up here and we're gonna finish December. Next time, we're probably also gonna be researching more gnomes and probably finish that metal armor so we can get some chainmail armor. Good stuff is coming, hopefully. But for now, I wish everybody a good weekend. Take care and hope to see you next time, which Hopefully it will be soon enough. Ah, have a good one, everybody.